Hello everyone, this is A32 back to how to play. Today we're looking at how to play this game 11s from Ravensburger. This version actually just came out in 2023. However, this game has been around for nearly 100 years, coming out in 1925. It's very popular in Germany, and there's no English versions out there. So if you get it, you're not going to get any English rules, but you can find English rules on BGG, as I did. This version in the game is, in German, is known as Alpha Raus. This version is actually Alpha Raus Master. It's a different edition with some special cards, but it basically plays the same as Alpha Raus. Also, there's versions known as Start 11. There's all sorts of different names and printings. Been around for a long time. So in this game, you get 84 cards, numbered 1 through 21 in 4 suits, red, blue, green, yellow. And each player is going to get a number of cards to start off with, depending on the player count. Let me just do that right now. It's 12 cards for 5 or 6 players, 15 cards each for 4 players, and for 2 or 3 players, 20 cards. So let's just do 4 players. Bear with me a second. It's 9. Well, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you'll see that I left 4 11s out, because that is how this version is played. I think in the original Alpha Raus, you mix in the 11s, and whoever has a specific color of 11 gets to be a start player. But you don't have to start with that one. I think this version is slightly better. And what we're going to do is we'll take these other cards, put them aside for a moment, and we'll set up the 11s in the middle of the table. Generally, you want to leave some spacing between them. The rest of the cards right here form a draw pile. We'll put those aside next to this 11. In this game, you also have, as I mentioned, a couple other things. You have jokers. These can be used as any number. So I can play this here as a 10. And later on, if somebody has this 10, they can actually take this out and put the 10 in there and use this themselves. So we'll mix this into the draw pile. We also have these cards. These are called the bridge cards, and each player is going to get a certain number. It's 4 each for 2 or 3 players, 2 for 6 players, and 3 each for 4 players. And these bridge cards, the rest can go away, are used to bridge a gap, which you'll see. I'll explain in a bit. We also have these bonus cards that are worth 11 points. And basically, you're going to be playing in this game until, basically you're going to be playing until one person goes out and plays out the cards from their hand. Each bonus card is 11 points. Every card you still have left in your hand is going to be negative points. And any joker is just going to be worth minus 11 points as well. Whoever has the highest score wins the game. If there's a tie, then everyone tied wins. And you guys basically get to play as many rounds as you want. That's the way it works. And how do you get these? You're going to get one of these 11 cards by playing the 1 or the 21, the last card in that color. And you can play a joker as the 1 or the 21. If somebody comes around later and they put the 1 and take the joker, or the 21 and take the joker, they don't get the bonus. That bonus has already been claimed. And there is basically 1 for each color. Almost. There's 7 total. I'll put those aside. And the way it works is, they say youngest person goes first. And you can play anywhere from 1 to 4 cards on your turn, going off these 11s in numerical order. So if I want, just trying to see what I can do here. Bridge cards, by the way, they don't count against you at the end of the game. There's no negative points or positive points associated with them. So they're always voluntary to use. You don't have to use them. I'll show you how they work if I can. And if it's your turn and you cannot play, which I cannot, then you simply draw a card from the draw pile and end your turn. Let's go to this next player. God. Again, you can play anywhere from 1 to 4 cards on your turn. So you're going to play this this yellow 12. And that is it. And you can play on multiple colors on your turn. This next person's going to go. They wish they had a joker. They don't. They're going to play, they can play this blue 10, and they might as well play this yellow 10. Keep in mind that if you have a card that's playable, you don't have to play it. You can hold on to it and prevent other people from playing it. So if this guy doesn't play this blue 10, nobody else is going to be able to play here unless they have a joker or they use one of these cards. And it's going to be his turn. So the next player is going to go. And maybe they play this 12. And then maybe they use this joker here. And they play this 9. And then they can also play, if they want, this 9 here. Again, they don't have to. When you play a bridge card as well, it doesn't count against the cards. You can still play 1 to 4 cards and as many bridge cards as you want. On your turn, I will try to show you the bridge momentarily. So it's my turn. Let's see. And, okay. So I'm going to play this 8. And I'm going to play a 7. And then, see if I can do a bridge. Okay, I can do an 8 here as well. That's free cards. Can I play another one? Or do a bridge? Darn, I was hoping to do a bridge. Okay. Well, technically, I can. Let's just say it's my turn again. And I play this as a 7. And now I want to play this 7. But there's no 8, there's no 9, there's no 10. So what I do is I play this bridge card and play this 7 here. That's how the bridge cards work. They allow you to bridge gaps so you can play cards that are playable. Because you are trying to get rid of the cards in your hand. So the next player is going to go. And I might play more than 4 cards. So I just wanted to show the example of how the bridge works. And again, this player, they can go here. They can play this 6. If you happen to have the red 7, you can take this joker and put the 7 in there. And then use the joker somewhere else. Maybe they play this 6 here. And you know what? They can bridge a gap too. They can play this bridge here. And play this blue 7. If they want. And then they can put this 8 here. They can work off of that. And then it's the next player's turn. And if they want, they can bridge the gap and play this blue 8. Actually, they don't have to do that. They can just play the blue 8. And then they can take this joker and put this red 7 in there. And that is the gist of the game. And then they can put this 5. Again, if somebody ever plays the 21, or they can even play this joker as a 1, they would get a bonus card. If somebody comes along and let's just see where it is. Nobody has it apparently. Somebody has to have it. I don't know where the red one is. Oh, there it is. If somebody were to come along later, let's say this is the red one, and somebody got the bonus for it, and then I come along and put the 1 and take the joker, I don't get the bonus. The bonus has already been claimed. Same with if it was a 21. But that's the gist of the game. Whoever gets rid of the cards first is going to get just whatever bonus points they scored, or 0 if they don't have any bonus points. They don't lose any points, they don't gain any points. Everyone else is going to get, they're going to add up these values, and that's going to be negative points that you're going to score. So you really don't want that. Jokers are worth -11 as well. Let me just double check the scoring. Yeah, so it's going to be, whatever this value is going to be negative points. So if I have these cards at the end of the game, I'm going to get -20, -21, -18, -19. That's a lot of adding. You could just play, I suppose, where every card is worth a negative point. Jokers are -11. You could do that. That's more simple, more simplified. There's no reason why you couldn't do it that way. But yeah, again, these are not scored one way or the other. And these are all +11. So that is the game in a nutshell. Hopefully that makes sense. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.